This is lecture 13, and in this lecture we will be seeing the metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor. So, we have seen the classification of FETs, the field effect transistor. So, we have categorized FET as junction field effect transistor and metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistors. And further, this MOSFET can be further categorized as the depletion type and enhancement type on the basis of channel. We will see that in a depletion type MOSFET the channel already present, whereas in the enhancement type MOSFET the channel will be formed during the operation. So, this depletion and enhancement is defined basically on the mode of operation. So, a depletion type MOSFET has similar characteristics. Likewise, we have seen for junction field effect transistors between the cutoff and saturation, the current which is IDSS. We have seen the current, the drain to source saturation current, and also it has the added feature which extend the region of operation beyond the, means when VGS corresponding to some positive value. So, here we have the representation for MOSFET, and this is the pin configuration. Now, first of all we will see the depletion type MOSFET, we will see the characteristics, working characteristics, and how a depletion type MOSFET is constructed. So, first is the construction. So, we can say that in a MOSFET, or if we talk about the JFET, it is having the drain terminal, the source terminal, and the gate terminal. Apart from that, it is having a substrate, or somewhere it is referred as the body also. So, this MOSFET is having 4 terminals: drain, source, gate, and substrate. Now, with the help of metallization process, or before that, there is a SiO2 layer. This is the SiO2 layer which act as a dielectric. So, with the help of metallization process, we will be adding these terminals, means the drain terminal, this is gate, this is source, and this is the substrate. And we can see from this that we have wells of N type, and in between these we have a region which is of N type. So, this region is basically referred as channel of N type. So, this is the N channel MOSFET, N channel depletion type MOSFET, because here the channel is present which is made up of N type, and this insulating layer between the gate and the channel has resulted in the another name called IGFET, which is called as insulated gate field effect transistor. So, this is all about the construction of the depletion type MOSFET. Now, we will see the working. So, the working can be explained in 2 different steps. First of all, we will be applying, let us say the VGS and the VDS, which is called as the gate to source voltage and drain to source voltage, that will be controlling the flow of current. Flow of current means the ID, the current which is flowing from drain to source terminal. So, this flow of current ID will be controlled by VGS and VDS, this voltage. So, first of all we will be taking VGS equal to 0 and will keep on increasing VDS. So, when gate to source voltage is 0 and we are increasing VDS. So, as VDS increases, so what will happen, this terminal will become more positive. So, it will attract more number of electrons in the upward direction. So, in this way the electrons are attracted in this particular direction, and as a result there is a flow of current in the opposite direction, which is called as drain current. Now because of this insulation also, SiO2 layer, no current will enter through this port, through the gate terminal. So we can say that whatever is a drain current, that will be equal to the source current, means ID equal to IS. So means when VGS equal to 0 and we are increasing VDS, so we can say that the value of current ID increases for VGS is 0. Next, if we will increase VDS further, what will happen? Again the current increases, but again there is a phenomena, means when the drain to source voltage is equal to Vp, which is called as the pinch off voltage. So what will happen? This channel will basically depleted, channel become depleted from one side, and due to this there will be a saturated amount of current. So we can say that pinch off voltage is the minimum drain to source voltage at which the current will become constant, and that will result in ID equal to IDSS. Now we can say that when VGS is less than 0, means now we are varying VGS by keeping VDS constant, means VDS is fixed, let us say some positive voltage, maybe 4 volt or 5 volt, and once VGS is negative, so what will happen? This is negative. So in this region, we can say in the p type substrate, we have the p type substrate, the majority are holes. So what will happen when a more negative is applied on this gate terminal? So it will attract the majority charge carrier, which is known as holes, towards the gate terminal. Due to this, there is a recombination of electrons and hole in this particular region. So due to which the effective width of the channel reduces, means we can say that as VGS is negative or as VGS increases in a reverse direction, so the channel width, the effective channel width will be decreased. Now as a result, what happen? Means when the channel width is reduced, the current ID decreases. ID decreases. Now we have a point which is again called as a pinch off point, means when VGS is equal to Vp. So what will happen? This channel, basically this effective width of channel will become 0 now. So that is called as a pinch off point, means when VGS equal to Vp, then ID will become equal to 0, because here this channel will be depleted, because there will be a combination of electrons and holes in this particular region, and due to which the effective width becomes 0. So we can say that when VGS we are increasing in a reverse bias direction, then the current decreases. That is called as the depletion mode. While if we are increasing VGS, means if we are varying VGS in a positive direction, so what will happen? When VGS increases in a positive direction, so as a result the electrons which are minority carriers in the P region, they get attracted towards the gate terminal, and whenever they attracted towards the gate terminal, actually these electrons strengthens the channel, means the effective width of the channel increases due to the more number of electrons accumulated near the channel. So once the width of the channel increases, the current, the drain current ID starts increasing. So, we can say the drain current starts increasing. So, this is known as the enhancement mode. Enhancement is corresponding to the current, means the current is increasing, or we can say the channel is enhanced. And in the previous situation, when VGS is less than 0, means whenever we are applying VGS negative, that means the effective width of channel decreases, which is known as the depletion mode. So here we can see that this N channel depletion type MOSFET can work in both the modes. First is the depletion mode when VGS is negative, and when VGS is positive, then we will have the enhancement mode. This is positive. And the shape of this particular curve, we can see that we are utilizing the same equation of JFET. ID equals to IDSS 1 minus VGS by VP. So, when VGS is 0 here, then we can have the current which is equal to IDSS. IDSS was the same current, means drain to source saturation current. And when VGS equal to VP, then we will have ID equal to 0. ID equal to 0. Now, when VGS is positive, then we can say that this current increases parabolically. The value, the ID increases. So, which is called as the enhancement mode. So, this is known as the transconductance curve, or this is known as the transfer characteristics. Now, we will talk about the drain characteristics here. So, drain characteristics, again these are the characteristics which are plotted between ID versus VDS for various values of VGS. This ID is in milliampere here. So, we have seen that when VGS was 0, and we are increasing VDS, So, what will happen? The current increases, and after a point the current will become saturate, that is called as the pinch off, voltage. So, now what we have seen, that as VGS increases in a reverse bias direction, or when VGS is less than 0, what happened? The effective width of channel is decreased, and due to which the current decreases. So, we have the second curve which is corresponding to VGS equals to -1, and next again when VGS equals to -2, -3, -4 and so on, means as we are increasing VGS in a negative direction, the current decreases. This is called as a depletion mode, because the current is decreasing, the effective width of channel decreases. Now, as VGS increases, means in a positive direction, so it basically enhances the channel. So, the width of the channel enhanced, due to which the effective current starts increasing, something like this. So, this is the transfer, or we can say the transconductance characteristics and the drain characteristics for the N channel depletion type MOSFET. Now, we have clearly see here that for N channel VDS is positive, VDS was positive, and VGS, it can be positive or negative depending upon the mode, either the depletion mode or the enhancement mode. So, for a P channel depletion type MOSFET, what will happen? Now, first of all, we will see what is the substrate material used for the P type. So, we have a substrate material which is N, and the channel is made up of P type. So, we have the drain terminal, we have the source, gate and substrate, and again with the help of metallization process we will be adding these terminals, and again we have the SiO2 layer which act as an insulator, this one. So, clearly we can say that if we talk about the transfer characteristics, and this is the drain characteristics. So, for transfer characteristics means we can compare this with the N channel depletion type. For N channel depletion type, the current decreases when VGS was negative. So, here we can observe that when VGS is positive, the current decreases, and when VGS is negative, the current ID will become positive. And again the shape can be predicted with the help of this equation, ID equals to IDSS 1 minus VGS by VP whole square. We can predict the shape of the transfer characteristics with the help of this particular equation. So, we can say this here, this mode is known as the depletion mode, and this side when VGS was negative, this is known as the enhancement mode. When VGS is negative. Again, if we will see the drain characteristics, so we can clearly see that when means for VGS equal to 0, this is the curve, and when VGS is negative, then we will be having the enhancement. This region is enhancement mode, and this region is known as depletion mode. This region is known as depletion mode, and clearly VDS will be negative. VDS will be negative. So, these are the transfer and drain characteristics of P channel depletion type MOSFET. These characteristics are just reverse as that of N channel depletion type MOSFET. Now, we will see the symbols, that what are the symbols for the depletion type MOSFET. Now, there are two type of symbols. We can clearly see that in this first, if we are seeing this first symbol here, that it is having 4 terminals. What we have talked about the MOSFET, we have the gate, drain, source and substrate. So, for N channel, the direction of current, this arrow is something inside, and since we have seen that for a depletion type MOSFET, the channel is present. So, we have a hard line here, we have a solid line here, but we will see that for a enhancement type MOSFET, this symbol will be quite different. So, this is for N channel. For P channel, automatically the direction is outward. For N channel, the substrate was made up of P type, whereas for P channel the substrate was made up of N type. Now, the second type of symbol which is used is when the source and substrate, or what we can say is source and body, that are internally shorted. So, this is source and substrate or body that are internally shorted, then again we can have a symbol here. So, again this is when the current is reaching. So, this is N channel depletion type, when the current is going out, which we have P channel. p channel depletion type. So these are the symbol. So after these symbols, we will see the enhancement type MOSFET. So what is enhancement type MOSFET first? So first of all, we will see the construction, after that the working and the characteristics of and this enhancement type MOSFET. So the construction of enhancement type MOSFET is quite similar to that of the depletion type MOSFET, except that there is no channel present in the enhancement type MOSFET, whereas in depletion type MOSFET the channel was present. But we will see that this is the only major difference between the enhancement and the depletion type MOSFET. So we will see that here we have the absence of channel, means the channel is not present. We can clearly see from the construction also that we have the substrate, we have the source, we have the substrate or body, we have the drain terminal here, gate, and we have the SiO2 layer which act as a insulator, and SiO2 is a dielectric also, and with the help of again metallization process we will be adding these terminals, this one also. So here we can clearly see that for a n channel enhancement type MOSFET, we have the drain and source are of n type, whereas the substrate is of p type, and here we can clearly see that there is no channel, So if there is no channel, and if we want to flow current between drain and source terminal, so if we are applying, let us say, some VGS or some VDS, does the current flows? No, the current will not flow, because no electron from this particular region will jump this area and reaching toward the drain side, and as a result there is no current, means the current will not flow until unless there will be a channel present. So here when VGS is 0 and we are increasing VDS, clearly we can say when VGS is 0 and if we are increasing, let us say, VDS some voltage over here, so this positive terminal will try to attract electron, but again this electron will not jump from this source to drain side, because in between there is no channel. So the operation is not possible because the channel was not present. So first foremost thing is that for the flow of current there must be a channel present in the enhancement type MOSFET. So how the channel will be formed? So the channel will be formed when VGS is greater than 0. Now clearly we can say when VGS is greater than 0 means this is positive. Now this positive will attract the electrons. Now electrons are minority charge carrier in p side. So this positive basically will basically pressurize holes and it will attract electron, or we can say that this is a SiO2 layer. Here we have positive, so due to which the electrons, the same number of electrons are accumulated over this particular region, and which constitute a channel. So means what we can say that if we are applying some positive gate to source voltage, so as a result the electron get attracted towards the gate terminal, and which constitute a channel. So as a result of which, if we are varying VDS, means if we are increasing VDS, so what will happen? If we are increasing VDS, this will become positive. So these electrons basically find a path. These electrons which are in the source region, they will find a path to move from source terminal to the drain terminal. So, due to which there is a flow of current between the drain and source terminal, which is known as ID, the drain current. So, this is the situation when VGS greater than 0. So, what we can say that when VGS is greater than 0. Now, what is the limit for VGS? So, we can say the threshold voltage. So, the level of VGS that result in the significant increase in drain current is called as a threshold voltage, and it is given by VT. We are denoting this threshold voltage as VT. So, VT is a voltage at which the channel was formed. Now, for this whole enhancement type MOSFET to operate, the condition will be that minimum condition is that VGS must be greater than VT or equal to also. So, when VGS is greater than VT, we are fixed and we are increasing VDS. So, as VDS increases, we are aware that drain current also increases. Now, again when VDS reaches to a voltage which is called as a threshold voltage. So, what will happen? This channel, this upper area will become more reverse bias than this lower region. This is more reverse bias. So, the depletion region which is formed, that will not be uniform throughout the channel, and due to which we can say that the channel become tapered and the current will become fixed, So, this is when VGS greater than VT. Now, these are the characteristics. First is the transfer characteristics. We can clearly see that when VGS is less than VT, the current is 0, and whenever VGS greater than VT, the current starts increasing, something like this. Similarly, the drain characteristics, ID versus VGS. So, when VGS we are increasing, we can clearly see that the current start increasing. So, these are the drain and transfer characteristics. Again, similarly for P channel enhancement type MOSFET, all the voltages will be changed, means VGS will be basically negative and VDS is also negative. So, again the characteristics will be just mirror image about the vertical axis. These are the symbol. We have seen that channel is not present, so that is why the channel is dotted here, something like this. So, we have the symbols for N channel and the P channel enhancement type MOSFET. These are application extensively used in the RF application. It acts as a passive element like resistor, capacitor and the inductor, and the DC motor can be regulated by the power MOSFET, and high switching speed of MOSFET make it as an ideal choice in the designing of the chopper circuit. Finally, these are the references. Thank you.